What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video here today at the TechCashHouse. Hope all of you are having a good one. In today's video, I want to discuss an opinion of John McAfee again, and it has to do with Bitcoin's future and Bitcoin's price. So it's going to be pretty interesting, no self-promotion or anything like that. So if you liked the video, before you go ahead and jump right in, drop it a like. Let's show John McAfee some love from the TechCashHouse community, and let's see if we can get this video to 200 likes. Also, subscribe and share with your buddies if you think that they would find it interesting, and let's go ahead and jump right in. So John McAfee recently has been cracking down on cryptocurrency corruption, especially corruption relating to exchanges. Now, it's no surprise to anyone that cryptocurrencies, because they're highly unregulated and generally include a good deal of risk due to their volatility, are common stomping grounds for cryptocurrency scammers, essentially people that promote cryptocurrencies that are bad, worthless, or are never going to go anywhere, or people that promote pump and dump schemes. Cryptocurrencies have fallen prey to these sort of scams in the past, and John McAfee is currently trying to improve Bitcoin's name in general and the name of other cryptocurrencies by promoting good cryptocurrency exchange transparency. So he's recently started a private email address to send concerns over Bitcoin corruption, which I honestly think is a great thing. It's not the focus of this video, but I really like to see that kind of activism, especially coming from such a huge figure in the community. If more of the mainstream investors worked like this and treated cryptocurrency as a developing platform that a lot of new investors are getting into, I think the space would be a lot better overall. But anyway, what exactly did John McAfee say? Well, he has recently gone on the record as saying that we are about to witness a bigger bull market in Bitcoin than we even witnessed in 2017. Now, John McAfee is obviously fairly bullish almost all of the time. In fact, his opinions are almost exclusively bullish. But with that being said, what exactly does John McAfee think will drive Bitcoin's price upwards? I know a lot of people have been very skeptical over private investors as of late and large institutional investors, especially after rumors came out and circulated that Goldman Sachs was no longer considering allowing investors to trade Bitcoin, which simply isn't true. They are going through with those processes, and they are currently building trading platforms and beginning to work on the whole derivatives platform that would allow their clients to actively exchange Bitcoin. However, the process is going more slowly than a lot of people anticipated. They aren't giving up, but they are putting a lot of effort in, and it's taking a little bit of time. So that rules out one major source of comfort that a lot of investors were turning to in regards to Bitcoin's price: institutional investors. So interestingly enough, and moving away from that point, John McAfee is now touting adoption on a large scale by commonplace investors as one of the next major catalysts in Bitcoin's evolution. Now, if we go back and think about December of 2017, what exactly was happening in regards to Bitcoin's price? Well, obviously, it was skyrocketing, but why was it skyrocketing? Well, over the course of a month, the volume of trading in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, etc. was increasing at a rapid pace. And it wasn't increasing due to major institutional investors getting on board, although to a certain degree that was happening. It was increasing because the common person, the common investor, was getting involved in Bitcoin. In fact, almost everyone was buying in. So a ton of people, a ton of momentum was going into that market, and it resulted in a huge price buildup. Then we saw a couple of whales, huge Bitcoin holders, people holding hundreds of thousands of coins even, collectively, starting to dump their assets as the price skyrocketed, causing these smaller investors to lose a lot of money. And of course, as the big whales started pulling out, a lot of the smaller investors also left. So with that being said, the major run-up that we saw was largely caused by mass adoption by many, many millions of people that don't necessarily have a ton of money. So really, I think that this is a pretty realistic outlook from McAfee. He's taking it from a fairly realistic approach, and instead of just saying Bitcoin will rocket or Bitcoin will moon, he's giving good, substantial reasons for why he thinks the price will continue to grow. And mainstream adoption, I have to agree with him here, is one of the biggest catalysts. And really, in my opinion, as someone that covers cryptocurrencies all the time and really makes his living doing so, I think that mainstream adoption for common investors and institutional adoption, as well as developing infrastructure, all of these factors coming together will really lead to a good, solid forward momentum. I don't necessarily think that we will see such a rapid rise as we've seen in the past, and I think that that is absolutely a good thing. I don't think that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency needs to experience such a huge rise over such a short period of time as we saw in December, because that led to a lot of turmoil, and it leads to a lot of distrust. So anyway, folks, that is my opinion. That is McAfee's opinion. I do think that he always makes a couple of good points, so I want to go ahead and kind of reference that and discuss my thoughts. Anyway, that is of course my opinion, so let me know what all of you are thinking down in the comment section below, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Once again, let's see if we can get this video to 200 likes. If we can, that would be awesome to see. Anyway, folks, see all of you in the next one. Have a good one, and adios.